Good morning, children. Now this is 8th class social studies. What is the lesson? The 12th lesson, Indian election system. What is that? Indian election system. So we often every 5 years we are observing the elections going on in our India. State government for state government and for central government formation. Now listen here. When we got independence, 1947 we got independent. Before 1947, 200 years, who ruled our country? Britishers ruled our country. They did not belong to our nation. They are other countries' people. Okay, for example, Britain or England is the European country. Okay, so one of the separate country. Our India, it is our country. But they ruled our country. They came from England and they settled down here. They captured our political power. So they ruled by their laws. They did not concern our Indian people. Okay, so without concerning of our Indian people, they ruled our country by their laws and they plunder our country. Next, they appointed who are the people main jobs, official jobs, officer cadre jobs. So they appointed only British people. Okay, so that is why they harassed our people, they suppressed our people, sometimes they killed our people. Many Indians were imprisoned by British government. So that is why we revolted. Finally we got independent. So after independence, our leaders, they thought how we were going to rule our country. So in this way, they prepared one constitution. Constitution means one of the book. In that book, what are their rules and regulations? How to rule the country? That is constitution. So who prepared this constitution? One committee. So that committee president is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So Ambedkar went to different countries and what was the administration or what is the administration of different countries, how they are ruling by the leaders. So what are the good ideas or good methods? So he took all from different countries and wrote our Indian constitution. Now after independence, we also ruling by ourselves. That means by our people, not by the British people. By our people, we are ruling our country. So here, look at, we embraced the method of democracy. Democracy means here the powers are vested in the hands of all people of the country. That is called democracy. So here there is no kingship. That means there is no monarchy system. In monarchy system, king is the superior. So he holds all powers. Okay. So he will rule 20 years, 20 above years. Okay. After his ruling, his son will come as a king. After his son, his grandson will come to rule as a king. So that is monarchy system. But in democracy system is different. The powers all only the people have the powers. So these people will elect some members to rule the country, to rule the state, to rule district, mandal, village, etc. For example, in village areas, we can see president, that means sarpanch, ward members. In cities also mayor. Okay, chairman, municipalities chairman. Next to councillors, corporators are there. So they will rule. Next to at mandal level, at district level, at state level. At state level we know chief minister. Next to MLAs. So they will rule up to 5 years only. How many years? 5 years only. After 5 years, these all people will go down and again the freshers will come to rule the country or to rule the state. So at state level, MLAs, CM are there. At central level, PMO, MPs are there. MP means member of parliament. What is that? Member of parliament. So how these people will elect? People are electing. So here one election commission set up by our Indian government. So this election commission is conducting elections every 5 years at the central level and the state level. Okay, from different parties people they compete. We are casting the vote. So the election commission will announce who got majority and they will announce yes, this person got majority, so he is MLA. This person got majority, he is MP, member of parliament. MLA means member of legislative assembly. Member of legislative assembly. Students, for example, you are in the Vijayawada city. We know Malladi Vishnu. Okay, so Sri Malladi Vishnu is one of the MLA of our Vijayawada city. Okay, likewise CM Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu is our CM. Now look at children. So here representatives. These people are representatives who are MLAs, MPs, Sarpanch, ward members, chairman, mayor, councillors, corporators, okay, ZPTC member, MPTC member, okay. So these all are representatives of the people. The people. So that means people have the power to choose the right person to rule our country, to rule our state, as MP, as PM, as CM, as MLA, okay, as Sarpanch, as councillor, as prime minister, whoever it may be, okay. But their tenure is only 5 years. How many years? Only 5 years. After 5 years, that all members will go down and remain. The freshers will come. Okay, they will rule again 5 years. So this system is called democracy system. In this democracy system, the representatives are very important. Who are that? The people's representatives. Okay. Next one. On behalf of all people, we are sending to assemblies, we are sending to parliament some members. Okay. So who are the majority over that all members? They will elect one of the person to rule our country as prime minister, at state level as chief minister. Okay. So that is next one. Here citizens are very important. Citizens, we are all citizens of India. We are all, because we born here. Okay, we are living here. So that's why we are all the citizens of India. So the citizens have the right to elect or to choose the right person to rule our country. Next one, welfare. In democracy system, all people's welfare is important. Okay, so drinking facilities, drainage facilities, street lights, roadways, hospitals, schools. Okay, so what the people need, the government duty is to sanction these all facilities. The government will supply what are the essential things to the people. So that is the duty of the government. How the government formed? By the representatives. How the representatives were elected? By the all people of that certain country. Next one, our India conducting elections. So who conducting elections? ECI, Election Commission of India. Who are conducting elections? ECI, Election Commission of India. So this election commission issue the right to vote by the government of India. So who crossed 25 years? Who crossed 25 years? They have the right to vote. So the government will issue some voter identity cards. In that voter identity card, your name, your father name, your residence address, okay, your country, state, everything will be mentioned. Okay, so if you show that card at the election booth, if you are 25 years above age, then you can cast your vote in that election booth, okay, etc. Now listen students, this is right to vote. Universal right to vote has been given by our government of India to who crossed 25 years. Okay, so when we got independence, we conducted elections every 5 years at state level and central level. Okay, so from that onwards we are conducting elections. Okay, up to 1988, 21 is the age. 21 is the age here to enter the vote. But 1988, what happened? Here 63rd constitutional amendment occurred. Constitutional amendment means రాజ్యాంగాన్ని సవరించుట. Amendment means change, సవరించుట. So children listen, amendment. So in that 63rd amendment, what happened? Those who crossed 18 years, the government gave right to vote to that all, whether you are male or female. Okay, irrespective of their caste, creed, sex, region, religion, whatever you are, whatever it may be. Okay, so those who crossed 21 years up to 1988, they had the right to vote. Next to 63rd amendment, through 63rd amendment, those who cross 18 years, they have the right to vote. Okay, students listen. Next one, this election commission 2010, 60 years completed by 2010. Okay, next one, January 25th, we are observing this day as National Voters Day. What it is? National Voters Day. Voters identity cards also given by the election commission. Okay, so an election commission is there at state level election commission and central level election commission also there. Next one, president to vice president. Okay, their elections are indirect elections. They will elect by indirectly, not directly. Okay, for example, president means like a king, head of the state or head of the nation. At central level, president is the head of the nation. At state level, governor is the head of the nation, head of the state. So children, president is very important one. He is the first citizen of India. Okay, this president will appoint to all states governors. So president at central level, state level, governor. Okay, after president, prime minister will rule our country by his name. Okay, actually president position is a ceremonial one, but all powers are having only the parliament. That means prime minister and chief minister at central level and state level. Next students listen, that is about the procedure of president elections or vice president elections. Next one, parliament. In the parliament, two houses are there, upper house, lower house. Here lower house means Lok Sabha, upper house means Rajya Sabha. In lower house, Lok Sabha, how many members are there? 543 members are there. In upper house, Rajya Sabha, how many members are there? 250 members are there. Okay, so now children here, Rajya Sabha tenure is 6 years, Lok Sabha tenure is 5 years. Don't confuse. Rajya Sabha tenure is 6 years, Lok Sabha tenure is 5 years. Are you understood? 5 years Lok Sabha, 6 year Rajya Sabha. That is the tenure of the members who electing to Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha as MP. MP means member of parliament. They are all in this parliament. Okay. Now look at what about state level, that is central level, parliament to MPs to Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, that is the central level. For example, we know Modi. Okay, next to central cabinet ministers, Rajnath Singh. Okay, Nirmala Sitharaman. So they are all central ministers. Okay, next one, we know our Vijayawada constituency member of parliament to MP Nani Garu. So he is our MP. Now listen, legislative assemblies are at a state level. That means Shasana Sabha. Legislative councils also there. So these legislative assembly members who electing directly, legislative council members are electing indirectly. Okay, children. Okay, I will explain the remaining lesson in the next class. Thank you.